going down. Fall in love, drunk mistakes, we're bound to hit the ground. Gotta keep this feeling, keep on breathing, even if we're slipping away. So I close my eyes and lose myself now. Do it like it's only today. We got a party for a lifetime. No, we ain't stopping for the sunrise. No, we don't care about the bad nights. And for a second I can feel like this. Make me feel like this. We got a party for a lifetime. No, we ain't stopping for the sunrise. No, we don't care about the bad nights. And for a second I can feel like this. Make me feel like this. Young blood made of gold, a mind you can't control. Running wild, can't come down. My head is in the clouds. Gotta keep this feeling, keep on breathing, even if we're slipping away. So I close my eyes and lose myself now. Do it like it's only today. We got a party for a lifetime. No, we ain't stopping for the sunrise. No, we don't care about the bad nights. And for a second I can feel like this. Make me feel like this. We got a party for a lifetime. No, we ain't stopping for the sunrise. No, we don't care about the bad nights. And for a second I can feel like this. Make me feel like this.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you all. Thank you for being here. Today is May 9th, 2024. It is 4:38 p.m. on the East Coast of the United States. Thank you all for joining me. Hello, hello. We have some breaking news that is coming out of Ohio, and okay, I got you. Sorry, I was replying something. I see you. Some breaking news: a child missing out of Ohio, and guys, I'm gonna tell you about it. Beautiful child. Her name is Aries Marie Flannery, and missing a 6-year-old in Pike County, Ohio. Map showing general location of last seen has been added just off Route 772 on Hopper, Hopper Road. The sheriff asked the citizens do not wander into the wooded areas as the canine handlers need the area to be free of others' scent. Thank you for your concern, and please continue to be aware. At 6:45 a.m., Pike County Sheriff's Office received the call that a 6-year-old female with special needs by the name of Aries Marie Flannery, 4 foot inches, 4 foot, it just says 4 foot, I guess 0 inches, 50 to 60 pounds, red hair, blue eyes, possibly wandered off from her home. The juvenile was last seen wearing long sleeve tie dye shirt, dark blue pants, and rainbow Crocs. Currently, the Pike County Sheriff's Office, along with Southern Ohio Correctional Facility Search and Rescue Team Search and Rescue Canines, Portsmouth Ambulance, and local fire departments are on scene searching the area. For anyone information pertaining to this child's whereabouts, immediately please call the Pike County Sheriff's Office at area code 740-947-2111, extension 1. Pike County Sheriff Tracy D. Evans. Okay, we've got a lot to talk about here. Okay, so this is in Ohio, Pike County, Ohio. All right, now I want to show you something else, and then there is some backstories to this, and we're going to talk about it. We have absolutely no idea.
Sheriff's Office says Aries Flannery possibly. Thank you, Kristen, for that. Also, at this hour, there is a search for a 6-year-old girl in Pike County. We want you to stop what you're doing. Take a look at your screen for us, please. Here she is. Pike County Sheriff's Office says Aries Flannery possibly wandered off from her home. We are told she has a disability, but did not provide any other additional information. What we do need you to know, most important here, is that Aries is about 4 feet tall. She has red hair and blue eyes, as you see in this really cute picture of her. She was last seen in a long sleeve tie-dye shirt with blue pants and rainbow Crocs. If you see her, you are being told to contact the Pike County Sheriff's Office. Again, they are looking for 6-year-old Aries Flannery in Pike County.
Okay, so let me detectives are with the Pike County office say Flannery wandered off from her home at the 100 block of Hopper Road. We're going to look at this area in just a moment. Bear with me. But there's a little bit of a backstory that we need to talk about. Okay. One second here. It's just. Okay, one second, y'all. Okay. Bear with me, y'all. I want you to see this.
Right back to that breaking news we told you about at the top of this newscast. This is the story of the Pike County Sheriff's Office out searching for a missing 6-year-old girl. You see her here. It's Aries Flannery. Aries went missing from her Piketon home early this morning. 10 TV News reporter Carla Rogana just got to that search scene off of Hopper Road. Carla, tell us what else is happening down there.
Yeah, right now the Pike County Sheriff's Office is searching the woods by Arias's home, and you can see there is quite a scene out here. Lots of crews and agencies that have come in to help find this 6-year-old girl. One search and rescue team I'm seeing here is from West Virginia, and right now the canine teams are searching the woods by Arias's house, and you can see just how heavy these woods are out here, and there are woods for miles leading up to Arias's home. Her family tells me that she loves to hike, and they think she may have wandered down to the water. The 6-year-old girl was last seen wearing a long sleeve tie-dye shirt, dark blue pants, and rainbow Crocs. Her family says she suffers from some disabilities. It's now been at least 6 hours since Aries was reported missing. Her dad tells me that she could have left any time between when he went to bed around 2 and when the family woke up around 6 and discovered that she was gone. Also missing is a cat that the family had been taking care of recently. Her dad tells me that Aries was worried about this cat and may have taken the cat with her. Also, Aries has gone missing before, but she's never been gone for this long. I just spoke to her dad and he says he just wants to get her back home safely. Now, we are expecting an update soon from the Pike County Sheriff's Office on the canine search, but I'm told as of now there's been no sign of Aries. Reporting live in Pike County, Carla Rogner, 10 TV News.
Okay, so she went missing between the hours of 2 a.m. when dad went to bed and 6 a.m. when dad noticed her missing. So this is she has been missing now for nearly 11 hours. Nearly 11 hours. Time is of the essence. They say that Aries has went missing before, that she has wandered off, but she has never wandered off for this long. Now, in this, Ari's mother is deceased. So she only has her father. Her mother died, and she allegedly, they say that Ari's, God, it breaks my heart, said that she was going to go look for her mother at times. So there is that. There is also registered, offenders very, very close to this home. And okay. 1 second. I'm going to drop a link for someone. This is just for only one person, and they'll know who to take it. Nobody else. Please take the link. As well, there is search crews from West Virginia. This is in the southernmost part of Ohio. This is very close to the Kentucky border. So Aries has had, a rough time from the start. Let me pop this up.
Synthesia is becoming the hot new
One
corporate
second
training
here.
tool, and here is how.
We are following breaking news out of Pike County, where the search is happening right now for this girl, 6-year-old Aries Flannery. She was last seen near her home on Hooper Road in Piketon. You can see she has red hair and blue eyes. She's around 4.
Hello, my love.
Hello, Justin. Hey,
All
chat.
right. What's up? Okay, so tell us a little bit about Aries. Tell us a little bit about the situation.
Okay, well, I think you pretty much covered the basis of it. The registered sex offender lives
RSO.
next. Oh, I'm sorry.
RSO.
Yes,
That's okay.
lives next door,
Uh-huh.
and he's got a pretty lengthy criminal history.
Okay.
It's a while back, but he also, I think this is the one, also has a charge for running over a 6-year-old little girl, hit and run, a while back as well.
Hold on. The RSO
Mm-hmm.
ran over a 6-year-old little girl?
Yes. Now, I would have to go back and look at my notes real quick, but it's either, there's two RSOs. are neighbors of theirs, and it's
Uh-huh.
yes, one or the other was charged with running over a 6-year-old little girl and leaving the scene. I know.
Okay. All right. Okay. I think I'm gonna have an anxiety attack. I did not know that.
Yeah.
Okay. And there was something about the house.
Oh yes.
Hold on. Before that, sorry, I see you. Before that, what was this? What was the RSO's victim offender age?
I have not been able to find that out. It's not in
Okay.
court records or anything, but it's just a minor. It says. Not.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Hey Jude, for 2 months, and thank you, Jackson. Thank you so much for your support. Okay. All right. All right. Continue. Sorry.
Oh, that's fine. And let's see. There was 2 family members Cade in the house like 15 years ago, and that
Is
case
this
is
Ari's
unsolved.
house?
Yes, same
Okay.
address. Yes. Mm-hmm.
These two?
Yes, that's it.
Okay. All right. Go ahead.
No, that's it. I
Okay.
mean, it's a cold case. It hasn't been solved. I haven't figured out quite how they're related yet, but
Okay.
they are. Yeah, they're related.
So 15 years prior, which really has nothing to do with Ari's case. It's just information we're giving you that there was a double homicide in that house, and it's been unsolved.
Correct.
Okay. So a news report live from her dad. Well done, I see you. Okay. Let me look at this, Miss Kirby. All right, here we go. Thank you, Miss Kirby. Okay, here we go.
A father's plea tonight for the safe return of his daughter, who reportedly wandered off from her home. Thanks for joining us for 10 TV News at 4. I'm Angela Ann.
And I'm Yolanda Harris. A massive search is underway this evening for a 6-year-old girl in Pike County. The sheriff's office says Aries Flannery walked away from her home in Piketon.
Carla Bogner was the first on scene today. She's just off Hopper Road. And you can see from this map here that area is mostly all woods. So, Carla, what is the latest here?
Yeah, that's right. A lot of woods around here, and it is all hands on deck here in Pike County to find 6-year-old Aries Flannery. Her dad thinks that she may have wandered off anywhere between 2 and 6 this morning because when he went to get the kids up for school, she was gone. He thinks that she may have wandered off somewhere into these woods with her cat, but after hours of searching those woods and bringing canines through several times, there is still no sign of the little girl. 6-year-old Aries Flannery was last seen wearing a long-sleeve tie-dye shirt, dark blue pants, and rainbow Crocs. We're told the girl has some disabilities and was struggling with some mental health issues. The sheriff says the challenge here is the terrain. This is a very wooded area, and they have no idea which direction she could have gone in. Several agencies are here assisting the sheriff's office with the search. Canine dogs have been brought in from as far as West Virginia, and it's now been about 10 hours since the girl was reported missing.
We've called in multiple agencies, fire, search and rescue dogs to come in, canines. And right now we've actually made calls into other outside agencies to help in this search. So like I said, this is a very critical time right now. And the longer this goes on, the more critical it's going to be.
She gets something in her head and she just does it, and she took the cat with her, like I said, and we ain't seen her or the cat. And, it's just, I just want her to come home.
Yeah, a lot of desperation tonight, like you heard. And this is not the first time that Aries has wandered away from home, but this is the longest that she has been gone. They say, though, at one point they found her about 2 miles away from home. The sheriff's office just took some family members out to start searching. They hope that maybe Aries will recognize their voice, but it's also been raining a little bit here. So that's another factor that will complicate the search as it goes into the evening hours. Live in Pike County, Carla Rogner, 10 TV News.
So there you see the father. He did a little brief interview there. That is the father of Aries. They say that Aries has went missing before. I don't know if this is their home actually. I'm guessing it is. This is their trailer home.
Yeah, their home on Hopper Road. Yes, that's where
Yes.
she disappeared from.
So this is their home that they lived on. And as you can see, it's very vegetative, very thick forest, and seems to be out rather in the country. We are approaching 12-hour mark, which is whenever things can start. She would probably be very tired, very hungry, very thirsty at this point. She went missing between 2 a.m. and 6 a.m. The dad said he went to bed at 2 a.m. and he woke up at 6 a.m. for I don't know who's trying to come up, but unless you have related to this case or whatever, you need to type in chat first. So this is really all we know, is this is where she went missing. He went to get up, went to get the children up for school.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all we know. There is search groups from West Virginia. There is all kinds of boots on the ground at this point.
Oh, I forgot to add, her mom passed away in 2022, and she has a sibling that also passed away. I have not been able to find an obituary or anything like that for him. But
Aries,
yeah, there's another. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. And he asked me, how can a 6-year-old be missing from that long outside? How far can she possibly go? She would cry, someone would hear. I don't know. I really don't know. There is a RSO that lives next door. He also allegedly ran over a 6-year-old and left the scene. So I don't know how Ari's mom passed. I don't know. This is very, very new. We are learning, with you.
Right. It says she passed away in her home, so.
Wonder why she had Crocs on in the middle of the night. I guess that would have been the shoes that she was wearing at that time.
I just want to find my daughter.
A father's plea tonight for the safe return of his daughter who reportedly wandered off from her home. Thanks for joining us for 10 TV News at 4. I'm Angela Ann.
And I'm Yolanda Harris. A massive search is underway this evening for a 6-year-old girl in Pike County. The sheriff's office says Aries Flannery walked away from her home in Piketon.
Carla Bogner was the first on scene today. She's just off Hopper Road. And you can see from this map here that that area is mostly all woods. So Carla, what is the latest here?
Yeah, that's right. A lot of woods around here, and it is all hands on deck here in Pike County to find 6-year-old Aries Flannery. Her dad thinks that she may have wandered off anywhere between 2 and 6 this morning because when he went to get the kids up for school, she was gone. He thinks that she may have wandered off somewhere into these woods with her cat. But after hours of searching those woods and bringing canines through several times, there is still no sign of the little girl. 6-year-old Aries Flannery was last seen wearing a long-sleeve tie-dye shirt, dark blue pants, and rainbow Crocs. We're told the girl has some disabilities and was struggling with some mental health issues. The sheriff says the challenge here is the terrain. This is a very wooded area, and they have no idea which direction she could have gone in. Several agencies are here assisting the sheriff's office with the search. Canine dogs have been brought in from as far as Virginia, and it's now been about 10 hours since the girl was reported missing.
We've called in multiple agencies, fire, search and rescue dogs to come in, canines. And right now we've actually made calls into other outside agencies to help in this search. So like I said, this is a very critical time right now. And the longer this goes on, the more critical it's going to be.
She gets something in her head and she just does it, and she took, like I said, and we ain't seen her or the cat, and it's just I just want her to come home.
Yeah, a lot of desperation tonight, like you heard. And this is not the first time that Aries has wandered away from home, but this is the longest that she has been gone. They say, though, at one point they found her about 2 miles away from home. The sheriff's office just took some family members out to start searching. They hope that maybe Aries will recognize their voice, but it's also been raining a little bit here. So that's another factor that will complicate the search as it goes into the evening hours. Live in Pike County, Carla Rogner, 10 TV News.
Thank you so much, Miss Kirby, for sending that. Someone just said her head was shaved in some pics like Summer Wells. We are going to go over this again, Stephanie. All right. So Aries Flannery, Piketon, Ohio, Piketon, Ohio. She's been missing since this morning, anywhere from 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. Left her house May 9th, 2024, today. She is 6 years old. She stands 4'1" and 60 pounds. Special needs child. Her mother passed away a few years ago. It was discovered she was missing around 6 a.m. when her father woke up to get the kids ready for school. Search teams are currently searching the area of the 100 block of Hopper, 100 block of Hopper, Hopper Road. Last seen wearing a long sleeve tie-dye shirt, dark blue pants, and rainbow Crocs. Family members believe she may have taken their cat with her. Also, if you want to scan this code right here, this will download the this flyer. Sorry, couldn't think. Jackson, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Proud Mimi, thank you so much, my friends. Appreciate your support. This is really bad. This is really, really bad. Sun rises at 6:24, Grass Monster said. Wasn't there a tornado weather in that area. I don't know if there was in that area, but I do know that there was storms. I don't know if they had
I'll
tornado
check that
watch
out.
or anything. We're going to go to, bear with me here. The area and look at what around the home. Okay. Bear with me. Okay, so there's not even a street view on Google. Let me see here. I don't even think there's a street view. I think they live way out. Very much. I have not seen anything related to that, like her hair was shaved, but someone was saying that her hair was shaved. Her mother did die a few years ago. It just said she died at home. Don't know what for. Do you know if the dad has a girlfriend? I see you.
No, Justin, I don't, but I'm looking right now
Okay.
while we're talking. Yeah.
All right. So this is the area. I just want to show you guys the area that she lives in. This is the trailer. You can tell this is the trailer that they live in, and how. So let's look at this for a minute. I mean, there is a lot of vegetation here, but what is this place? Look at this. It looks like a junkyard. So there's no street view whatsoever at all. Like the closest street from Google Earth is way over here, and they live way over here. So there is nothing other than this right here. So they live out in the middle of no freaking where. Yeah, I'm wondering if this is the neighbor that is the. Again, I don't know which is the neighbor is the RSO, but it looks like there's just a few neighbors that live back here. And this looks like private driveways. One, it looks like a real poor area.
Yeah. And the RSO sister-in-law made a post about the little girl missing.
The RSO sister-in-law?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hello? You're live. Uh-huh. Yep.
But what I was going to tell you, you're looking at Hopper Road. Look for, and I just pulled up a 2006. It's called Hopper Road Murders.
Yeah. We was just talking about those. Yeah, we know about that. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I wanted to tell you. I just now reading about it.
Yeah. Thank you, my dear.
No, bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye. Yeah, there was someone that was unalived at their two people that was unalived at their property in 2006. It's still unsolved. And that's basically all we know at this point. Which that's 2006.
Welcome back.
There's not.
Aries went missing from her Piketon home early. Right back to that breaking news we told you about at the top of this newscast. This is the story of the Pike County Sheriff's Office.
Get a look at this face. Very good, please. Very good. 19 registered. Well, there's one that lives next door, and he hit a 6-year-old child allegedly and ran. Did the child die?
I believe so, yes.
Out searching for a missing 6-year-old girl. You see her here. It's Aries Flannery. Aries went missing from her Piketon home early this morning. 10 TV News reporter Carla Rogan just got to that search scene off of Hopper Road. Carla, tell us what else is happening down there.
Yeah, right now the Pike County Sheriff's Office is searching by Arias's home, and you can see there is quite a scene out here. Lots of crews and agencies that have come in to help find this 6-year-old girl. One search and rescue team I'm seeing here is from West Virginia, and right now the K9 teams are searching the woods by Arias's house, and you can see just how heavy these woods are out here, and there are woods for miles leading up to Arias's home. Her family tells me that she loves to hike, and they think she may have wandered down to the water. The 6-year-old girl was last seen wearing a long sleeve tie-dye shirt, dark blue pants, and rainbow Crocs. Her family says she suffers from some disabilities. It's now been at least 6 hours since Arias was reported missing. Her dad tells me that she could have left any time between when he went to bed around 2 and when the family woke up around 6 and discovered that she was gone. Also missing is a cat.
Okay, I'm a little confused. I see you. It says that she wandered down to the water. Where's the water? Because I don't see any water.
I don't know. This is the first I'm hearing about water.
That the family had been taking care of recently. Her dad tells me that Arias was worried about this cat and may have taken the cat with her. Also, Arias has gone missing before, but she's never been gone for this long. I just spoke to her dad, and he says he just wants to get her back home safely. Now, we are expecting an update soon from the Pike County Sheriff's Office on the K9 search, but I'm told as of now there's been no sign of Arias. Reporting live in Pike.
So as of now, there has been no sign of Arias, and that's not good. Yeah, I'm looking here on Google Earth, and there is this is where Arias lives, in this trailer right here, and this is the neighborhood. It's just a simple dirt road with a few houses. But I don't see water. Oh, wait. No, that's a field. Like, I don't see water anywhere. Am I missing something?
Well, she's wandered off like 2 miles before. Do you see anything that's like maybe not directly around there, but a little piece out, maybe?
She's wandered off 2 miles before. Oh, here we go.
Yes.
This is it. Scioto River. Scioto River. Okay, so this is the river. Let's see how far it is from the house. Okay, there we go. All right, we're going to see how far this is. Where's their house again? Okay, there we go. All right. I just need the measure. Where did they say it was? 1 second. Okay, thank you. 345. It is 2.87 miles. 2.87 miles from her home. You would be surprised. Animals are loyal. That cat won't leave her side. She said her father says she was worried about the cat. If anybody wants to call in, if you're local or have anything to comment, you're welcome to call in now. I will take some calls. I don't believe she walked out in the dark alone. I don't know. You know, I worry about the RSOs, even if she did get out by herself, right, in the middle of the night. You know, why was she pronounced Scioto? Is that how you pronounce it? Scioto? She is 6 years old. I'm in West Virginia, neighboring Ohio, of course. Yeah. The cat would have gone home for food. I don't know, but some animals are very, very loyal. Sunfish Creek is closer. Go to the end of the road and through the woods, and you're there. Sunfish Creek. Sunfish. Okay, here's Sunfish Creek. Oh, I see it right here. Okay. All right, so let's see how far that is. That is 8/10 of 9/10 of 8/10 of a mile. So that's a lot closer. The creek is. Did the authorities last time? I don't know. That's a good question. Do you know if the authorities tried to search for her before?
I do not know.
That's a good question.
That is a very good question.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I sent you a link in private chat with pictures. I don't think her head is shaved. It's just pulled back.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I need to make a call. Let me try something. 1 second. Clutch your pearls.
Hi, sweetheart. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I am so frustrated. I don't know if I'm just getting old. I'm 67. I don't understand all these kids that go missing.
Yeah.
Like, don't parents talk to them and say, listen, I mean, I had a yard. You know, if I didn't hear them screaming at each other or whatever, I'd go out. And I always told them, if you go anywhere, you come in and ask me first. I want it at all times. And that was back when they were born in 80 and 81. And the world is worse now. I can't understand how people feel so comfortable by just being so lax about these children, especially where you know they're getting kidnapped.
Yeah.
For, horrible reasons. It's like one after the other. You must be like so sick of hearing these. I know I am.
Yeah.
And I can't believe you're talking about it and going over these cases the way you do.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's gotta get to you. Awful. I mean,
it does.
Where was the cat? Was the cat near the water? Was the cat near the house? Why was she worried about a cat?
The father said she was worried about the cat, and I guess she took the cat along with her, perhaps.
But why didn't the father say, listen, you stay here. If you go anywhere, you let me know. Or if the cat, like you have to go through all these things with kids, that this happened, do this happened, do that. Don't talk to strangers. They're very, very normal things to me. This is what I spoke to my kids about years ago.
Yeah.
40-something years. You know what I mean? Just making sense. Yeah, no, don't talk to strangers.
Yeah.
Scream. I mean, it's like they're so lax. It makes me crazy.
Yeah.
It's like how many of all the people.
Hey, hold on 1 second. 1 second. I think I'm getting a call from the lady. Okay, honey. Bye-bye.
Call from Joanne.
Oh. Okay. Clutch your pearls.
Yes, is this Justin?
This is. I thought that was the lady who was there. How are you doing?
Excuse me? Fine. I'm calling from South Carolina, and I was just sitting here watching this on TV.
Yeah.
I got a question.
Okay.
If he went to bed at 2 and found out that she was missing at 6, and the last time she was seen, she was wearing Crocs, did he not check on her between the time she went to bed and the time he went to bed?
Well, so the dad says he went to bed at 2 a.m. and he woke up at 6 a.m. to get them ready for school, and that is when he found her missing. I guess her Crocs and her shirt and stuff, wasn't there in the house whenever he started searching for her.
He may have put them on.
I'm guessing.
But you think if she got up out of the bed and left the house, she would have pajamas on instead of pants?
I mean, I get that. But not everyone wears pajamas, and especially,
yes.
How do I word it? People who, that might be a little rough around the edges or whatever. They might, they just fall asleep in whatever they fall asleep in sometimes, with their parents. Yeah.
I understand.
Mm-hmm.
But I tell you, all these kids are missing. I just don't understand the parents not keeping closer watch on them.
Yeah.
I just don't understand. I guess that's the difference in the generation, so.
Yeah, it's
okay. Love watching you. You have a good day.
Thank you, my dear.
Thanks for taking the time.
Appreciate you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Kathy, thank you so much for that. I appreciate you. I'm waiting on to see if someone's going to call me back about this. Thank you so much for that, Mimi, Kathy. Canadian Grandma, welcome. Thank you for your support. I really do appreciate it. Sorry. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, sorry. You didn't hang up. All right. Okay. So far, they have found nothing. Zero, zilch, nada. I would like to know if they're going to do a press conference. Thank you so much, Miss Kirby. Okay, here's the K9. Canines have been searching all morning. We're now seeing people searching through the woods. Will make it even extra hard for the scent. You know, that's not good for searching. Okay. And then we got someone here searching. I mean, just look how thick this forest is, right? Like
Wow.
that's some vegetation right there, right?
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of Ben Hill.
Yeah. Well, it's it's in the same region, right? Same region as Kate Seifert. Is that how you pronounce her name? Siefert. I hate not pronouncing people's names correctly.
Hey everybody, our crew en route to Pike County, where we are learning that there is a missing girl who has special needs, who walked away possibly from her home. There are multiple agencies who are looking for this young girl. She's 6 years old. Her name is Aries Marie Flannery, and I'm going to attach a photo to the next tweet. So if you scroll down, you'll be able to see a photo of this young girl. Once again, she is 6 years old, and she possibly wandered off from her home this morning, according to the Pike County Sheriff's Office. Now, there are a lot of people, a lot of law enforcement agencies who are assisting in the search for this young girl. I'm going to read from you from this press release what she is wearing. So she was last seen wearing a long sleeve tie-dye t-shirt, dark blue pants, and rainbow Crocs. Once again, the Pike County Sheriff's Office, along with other agencies, are looking for this young girl, 6 years old, with special needs, who wandered off from her home earlier this morning. They think around 6:45 is when Pike County Sheriff's Office was notified about this. Like I said, we are heading down to that area today, and we'll drop a photo of this young girl in the tweet here below.
All right. And as you know, guys, we have told you that Ari's mom did pass away. Here is Ari's mom. Bless her heart. Cynthia Marie Flannery. She died at 25. Passed away on Thursday, August 4th, 2022 at her residence. She was born October 28th, 1996 in Portsmouth to Paul Francis of Piketon, Trina Riley Mustard of West Virginia. Surviving are her children, Laguna Flannery, Aries Flannery. So she's got 2 children. Oh, 3. Maybe she's got more than that. 3 children. Okay. Owen Dingus, brother, Jeffrey, Brandy Francis, grandmother Judy Connolly, and Becky Mustard, and the father of her children, Ryan Flannery. Cynthia was preceded in death by one son, Ryder Lee Flannery, grandfather Paul B. Francis, Elmer Mustard, and step grandfather Gary Conley. Arrangements. Okay. So this is a really sad story. they've had a really hard time. I see you. This
Yeah,
family
it is.
had a really hard time. Not only did Aries lost her mother, but she lost a brother,
Mm-hmm.
and that's very tragic. Um, these are, I guess, her two brothers. She appears to be, the only girl. I don't know how brother, passed or anything like that, but it's extremely sad, extremely sad. Looking at to see if there's anything else that's dropping off here. So far, they have said they have not got any scent related to finding Aries at all. This is the home of Aries right here. And they say that she wandered off. Here is her father sitting right here. Bear with me. If you guys find anything, you can also text this number, 307-228-4906. You can send links and or pictures. Kate says, I just spoke with Ari's dad, Ryan Flannery. Quote, I just want to find my baby. She is my life. I am lost without her, end quote. Family tells me Aries' mom passed away a couple of years ago, and there have been times where she has left the house saying, quote, she was looking for mommy, end quote. God, that breaks my heart. Damn, man. Some of these kids just face absolute, you know, despair before they even start kindergarten.
Yes.
You know what I
So
mean?
Nancy Grace just put something out about it. I sent you the link in private
Okay.
chat. I'm sorry I interrupted you.
No, you're fine. Don't be sorry. Okay, Nancy Grace is on this. Okay. They did something on Crime Online. So we'll go there. Yeah, I don't think her head was shaved. I think her hair was just short and it was just kind of slicked back with the hair bow. A search is underway after 6-year-old reportedly vanished on Thursday. Pike County Police said Aries Flannery possibly wandered from her Piketon home. Family members told WBNS that Flannery's mother died a few years ago and the girl would take off, quote, looking for mommy. Also, family said Flannery gravitated toward the water in a wooded area behind her home. They also claimed she may have taken her cat. So that's all that's out right now on Crime Online. She stands 4 foot 1 inch and about 60 pounds. So that's pretty thin to be 6 years old, isn't it?
Yes, I would think so.
To be 4 foot 1, 60 pounds. That's rather thin, if you ask me. And so she's not going to have the energy as of now, there have been, I don't want to say that there hasn't been any scent, but the police have said there has been no sight, if you will, of her.
Right, there's just nothing.
That's a normal weight? Okay. I don't know. My kids have just always been way taller and bigger than, so it's, everyone's tall in my house. I'm the short one.
Mhm.
My 9-year-old's 4'1" and 65 pounds. He's very active. Okay. She has eloped. Her father was trying to get admitted to hospital for her mental issues per cousin. Yeah, Melissa, we've got it. Like the mother's obituary, we saw that. So, I don't know. I mean, you can, where they live, that doesn't necessarily mean anything. Some of the poorest people can be the best parents, right? And some of you just don't know. You just don't know.
Money doesn't define you.
Right. What worries me is the RSOs around there. She was worried about her cat as well. For those of you coming in, I'll play this.
I just want to find my daughter.
This is Ari's dad.
A father's plea tonight for the safe return of his daughter, who reportedly wandered off from her home. Thanks for joining us for 10 TV News at 4. I'm Angela Ann.
And I'm Yolanda Harris. A massive search is underway this evening for a 6-year-old girl in Pike County. The sheriff's office says Aries Flannery walked away from her home in Piketon.
Carla Bogner was the first on scene today. She's just off Hopper Road. And you can see from this map here that that area is mostly all woods. So, Carla, what is the latest here?
Yeah, that's right. A lot of woods around here, and it is all hands on deck here in Pike County to find 6-year-old Aries Flannery. Her dad thinks that she may have wandered off anywhere between 2 and 6 this morning because when he went to get the kids up for school, she was gone. He thinks that she may have wandered off some hours of searching those woods and bringing canines through several times. There is still no sign of the little girl. 6-year-old Aries Flannery was last seen wearing a long-sleeve tie-dye shirt, dark blue pants, and rainbow Crocs. We're told the girl has some disabilities and was struggling with some mental health issues. The sheriff says the challenge here is the terrain. This is a very wooded area, and they have no idea which direction she could have gone in. Several agencies are here assisting the sheriff's office with the search. Canine dogs have been brought in from...
I mean, this is quite a big search, right? This is...
I love eating salad.
Guys, I love salads very much. I really love salads. I eat.
What is that?
Okay.
As far as West Virginia, and it's now been about 10 hours since the girl was reported missing.
We've called in multiple agencies, fire,
I think it was
search and rescue dogs to come in, canines. And right now we've actually made calls into other outside agencies to help in this search. So like I said, this is a very critical time right now.
Was an advertisement.
And the longer this goes on, the more critical it's going to be.
She gets something in her head and she just does it, and she took the cat with her, like I said, and we ain't seen her or the cat. And, it's just, I just want her to come home.
Yeah, a lot of desperation tonight, like you heard. And this is not the first time that Aries has wandered away from home, but this is the longest that she has been gone. They say, though, at one point they found her about 2 miles away from home. The sheriff's office just took some family members out to start searching. They hope that maybe Aries will recognize their voice, but it's also been raining a little bit here. So that's another factor that will complicate the search as it goes into the evening hours. Live in Pike County, Carla Rogner, 10 TV News.
Na 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 na.
Okay, this is what it is. Some stupid stuff on Facebook. Okay, whatever that is. Sorry about that. So this is Dad. Or is this Dad? Is that Dad? I see you. Oh, no, wait. Wrong one. Let me find it. Here we go. Here is Dad. Okay, that's from 2014. That's... Okay. Married Cindy Francis. Then... Okay, married her in 2022. Cindy Francis, gotcha. Okay. Just made a new Facebook, could not get into the old. Please add me again if you did. Okay, and then there's one that says Cindy Francis. Do you know who Cindy Francis is? That's his wife?
That's her mom that passed away.
Okay. Think, hold on, Cindy Francis. Okay.
I want you to send this to the first person that you think of when you hear it. I didn't fall in love because of the way you looked. I didn't fall in love with...
Okay. Oh, she's really pretty there.
Mm-hmm.
27 weeks ago. Happy birthday, bestie. I miss you more than you know. You know how safe a woman has to fall asleep in your arms. We all seen that. Well, she's very beautiful there. She passed away at 25. That's really crazy. Just
Yes.
very, very sad. But this is mainly for my grandmother, and she has responsibilities to pay. Opening these. Okay, there's a guest book.
I mean, it's just sad. She had all those kids and she was so young.
Yeah. So young. I don't know. Is this one of her kids?
I don't know.
It says me and
No,
my good friend Tiara and her awesome daughter. Okay, so no. No, but I'll look at her profile later. I don't know. I guess if there's anything else, I'll bring it to you guys. I used to be on Facebook all the time. Now I just stay on YouTube. Facebook is traumatizing to me. Oh, Danielle. Don't know how her mom passed, but there's a lot of things in the mix here that could be going on. Hold on, what's this? Hold on, I got something. Let me check this out. Oh yeah, this was, remember Pike County, the Roden murders? I see you. You got to remember that.
No, I don't.
Yes, yes, you do. It's hey, Rhonda.
I was just going to tell you that they're on that Hopper murder site down there, not very far from it. There's a well on that property.
Okay.
That's where they found some guns in the well.
They
I was reading.
They found them in the well?
I found some guns in a well.
Guns.
I'll send you the link to what I'm reading. But Nancy Grace covered that.
Okay.
So I think all the names are all holler.
Okay.
Huh?
Okay. Gotcha.
All the names I think are all combined together. But
Okay.
there's a well down there in that area. There may be 2 or 3 of them.
Okay.
I'll send you the link of what I'm reading.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Bye-bye.
2016, 8 members of the Roden family were shot and killed in Pike County, Ohio. The incident.
Remember that? The whole family was unalived.
No, I swear I don't know anything about it, but I'm gonna.
On April 22nd, their bodies were discovered. The execution-style shootings of 7 of the victims, 6 adults, and a 16-year-old boy, were found in 3 nearby homes, and the body of an 8th victim, an adult, was discovered shot to death in his own camper. The murderers, however, left 3 young children, including 2 infants, alive, and authorities believe at least 2 shooters were at first thought to be in charge. Over the years, investigators think the killings were planned and that the Roden family knew who was responsible. Then, 2 years later, in November 2018, 4 members of the Wagner family, who happened to be intimately familiar with the Rodens, were arrested and charged with the 8 murders. So what prompted this blood feud between 2 families? Well, it was over the custody over a little girl shared with younger members. And right now, some of those family members are currently on trial for the Pike County massacre.
Yeah, there's another teen missing somewhere. I saw that. I don't think they're connected. I was just wondering how far they are. There are over 20 unsolved unalivings in Pike County, I just read.
Over 20? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's a very rough county from what I understand. Yeah. Missing 18-year-old South Carolina Trevor Innes. I did see that. But yeah, the Pike County, it was huge stories. Huge stories. I wonder how far, I want to know how far this was from them. It's so bizarre. These were the 2 that was found on the property, on the same property that Aries was from. It says in the post from Prescott Junction restaurant that Cindy passed away due to cancer. I guess she worked there. I don't know. Cindy died from cancer? This was the two that died. Not died. They died, but they were unalived on the property where Aries lives now. Family frustrated with lack of answers in an unsolved Hopper Road double unaliving of Curtis Francis and Jennifer Bergeret. Now, Curtis Francis is his last name Francis? Dad's last name? What's Dad's last name? Curtis Francis and Jennifer Bergeret were unalived December 9th, 2006 at the home on Hopper Road in Piketon, Ohio. They were asleep when they were pew-pewed to death. The Ohio Bureau of Criminal Investigation and the Pike County Sheriff's Office are investigating.
Okay, so mom's last name is Francis. Dad's last name is the same as Aries.
Okay, so I wonder if she's related to these people.
Oh, yeah, it's at the same address.
Yes, they have to be related. Curtis Francis and Jennifer Bergeret were engaged to be married. They planned to have babies, grow old together. Quote, he was always a very soft-hearted person who was good to everyone, Curtis's mother, Judy Connolly, said in a 2012 interview with the Ohio Attorney General. Jennifer was like a daughter to me. They just started making plans for a family, but the couple never got that chance. On December 9, 2006, just weeks before Christmas, 34-year-old Curtis and 30-year-old Jennifer were gunned down as they slept in the bed at the home they shared on Hopper Road in Piketon, Ohio. More than 13 years have passed, and the case, dubbed the Hopper Road Double Murderers, remains unsolved. The case has been investigated by the Pike County Sheriff's Office and the Ohio Attorney General's Office, but after being reopened multiple times by both agencies, it has been shelved and is now listed as a cold case. Angie Montgomery told Dateline she was close with her cousin Curtis, saying he was more like a brother than a cousin and always very protective of her. He'd sometimes scare boys away, Angie said. He'd say, she's a pretty thing, ain't she? Well, don't you ever think about hurting her or I'll hurt you. But he wasn't a troublemaker. He was good-hearted and loved animals, music, loved hunting and fishing, and loved his mom and his family. He was excited to start a family on his own. Angie said she believes the murderers of her cousin and his fiancée should have been solved a long time ago, and worries their family will never have the closure they deserve. Kurt and Jenny deserve justice, Angie said. Their case has gone cold, but that shouldn't mean that their lives didn't matter. We feel like we've been swept under the rug, and it's just frustrating. A suspect or suspects have not been named, but according to the statement released by the Ohio Attorney General in 2012, investigators believe more than one person witnessed the unalivings, and that the person who pulled the trigger likely knew the couple. They stated they believe the one who pulled the trigger is also responsible for at least one other homicide. Angie told Dateline that she believes she knows who may have unalived Kurt and Jenny and has an idea of the unaliver's motive. Just prior to the murders, Curtis had undergone shoulder replacement surgery and was taking pain medication. He had also received a settlement check from work. Angie said he was hanging out with some questionable people in the community and believes they were after their medication and money. I've always told him he was too trusting, and I think he trusted the wrong person with that information, Curtis' mother, Judy, said in a previous interview. Angie added that she believes Curtis was intended target the night because his fiancee, Jenny, wasn't expected to be there. Quote, she had gone to her mom's house for the night, Angie told Dateline. Curtis had been drinking during the day with those people, and he and Jenny were arguing. So Jenny said she was going to her mom's house for the night. Angie said there were people around who heard this, and she believes that they were the same individuals who went to the couple's house on Hopper Road overnight to take Curtis's pain medication. But what they didn't know is that Jenny had returned to the house and was asleep next to Curtis. I think they felt like since they had killed Kurt and Jenny was right there, that they'd have to kill Jenny too, Angie said. Just over the years, the case has grown cold. In 2012, as part of the Ohio Unsolved Homicide Initiative, Ohio Governor Mike DeWine, who was the attorney general at the time, urged anyone with information to come forward in the case. This is a case where there are certain someone knows exactly who unalived these two people, DeWine said in 2012. Anyone with information should come forward and help authorities take this unaliver off the streets. We need to stop the unaliver before he takes more lives. Even the smallest details of information on this case could be the information that leads to an arrest, but nothing panned out. Investigators hit multiple dead ends, and the case has handed back to Pike County Sheriff's Office in 2014. In a statement released by the Pike County Sheriff's Office, they stated authorities, quote, followed up on numerous leads and completed a thorough investigation. However, not enough information has obtained to solve the homicide. Anyone with information is encouraged to contact the Pike County Sheriff's Office or submit a tip. Without DNA evidence, a murderer weapon, or a confession, Pike County prosecutor Robert Junk told Dateline all agencies are at a standstill in this case. At this time, there was nothing happening with it, Junk said. It's just really sad because Curtis and Jenny were 100% murdered, and someone knew something. We have ideas of who might be involved, but there has not been enough evidence to convict anyone at this point. In 2017, a local reporter from Fox 19 did an investigative report on the case and discovered that a well was found on the property of the family who Curtis family believes is involved in the murders. Investigators were called at the scene and ran a camera into the well, taking photos of what the family believes could be the gun used to kill Curtis and Jenny. Prosecutors told Dateline that, to his knowledge of the case, photos taken when investigators ran the camera into the well showed what appeared to be guns inside, but there is no clear evidence that those guns had anything to do with the case. He did not know why the potential evidence was not retrieved from the well. The well was eventually sealed, so they didn't take it out. During the Fox 19 investigations, the reporter came across the case of the 2006 Pew Pew deaths of Paul E. Schlope III in Pike County. Erica D. Horn of Piketon was convicted in Schroep's murder and is serving a life sentence for murder, prosecutor Junk confirmed. Included in the files of the witness statements were mostly dealt with the Slope murders, but had revealed details in the same witness claiming that they had first-hand knowledge of the Hopper Road murderers, including the argument between Curtis and Jennifer, discussion about the murderer weapon, and what happened to the accused unalivers. Bloody clothing following the murders was when asked about the witness name. Pike County Sheriff officials replied, "No comment. We have no idea about who did it, but we have ideas about who did it, but we just don't have enough evidence to convict anyone," prosecutor Junk said. But it doesn't matter how many years it's been or how cold the case has become. We appreciate and welcome all tips to the public because anyone could give us someone out there knows something. We hope they will come forward and put this case to rest. Wow. Yep. That is crazy. Hold on, I'm getting... What did my phone? Oh, it's right there. Sorry. Check something. You know, here in just a little bit, it's going to be nightfall. And this kid is going to be out in the woods.
Yes, and the weather's supposed to be a little rough this evening. That's sad.
A lot of parents give their children baths at night and they sleep in comfortable clothes that they wear. Then it makes mornings less hectic. They bored over it. I don't know, guys, but we will keep you up to date on this.
Yes, you know, a couple of people in chat are mentioning how dark it is in the woods compared to like being in town. That is so true.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I don't know, y'all.
Let's see here. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to jump off here. I will be back live probably in the next hour or hour and a half. We're going to be talking about Sebastian Rogers' case. If anything breaks in this case, I will be the first to let you know. So there's that. Thank you, ICU, for coming up.
Thank you, Justin. Yep, and I will see y'all later. Bye.
All right, my dear. Thank you all. Appreciate you all. Thank you for the mods and the members and those who donated and became members. Appreciate you all for your support. Keeps us going here. Thank you. Love you guys. I'll see you guys probably in the next hour. New post from Seth's mom on Facebook. Yep. We're going to be covering that. Thank you all, guys. Love you. Bye-bye.